welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a full coverage, glowy, luminous, dewy foundation routine for you guys. I am ill, so if at any point during this video my voice does things, you know why. Thought for today's video I would do something really simple, really easy, which is a full coverage foundation routine. Yes, my window is open because I need fresh air, so yes, you will hear things from outside, i.e. the dogs. But if you know me, I am not a full coverage kind of girl. I prefer my low to medium buildable coverage foundations, but because I look like death warmed up and I feel like death warmed up, I have been doing this full coverage foundation for like nearly 2 weeks now, and honestly, I like it a lot. So I'm going to show you how I do a glowy full coverage foundation for spring. So that is what we're doing today. Also, a second disclaimer, my brows looking a little bit different. Yes, I am trying a new way of doing my brows. So yeah. But for my foundation routine, I'm going to go into my NYX Honey Dew Me Up primer. I freaking love this primer somewhat a lot. Have I sussed out how to apply it to my face yet? No. But am I still going to do it like this? Yes. I just find that this primer just gives my foundation a really good, nice, tacky base. And for me, a tacky base is everything that I need, because it gives me the illusion, the notion that with a tacky base, my foundation is going to stick to it, and it's not going to like slip and slide, it's not going to melt off my face. It's literally once it's in place, it is in place, and it is not budging. And I love that. So this primer gives me a tacky base. I feel that it gives my skin a really nice glowy base to start this entire foundation routine off with, and I feel like it gives some longevity, or a little bit more longevity, to my foundation because it's tacky and because it's like super glue. My foundation is not moving, period. And for foundation, I'm going to go into this guy. This is the Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation in Fair Light Neutral. Now, this is, there's been another disclaimer, this is a shade too dark for me. I'm very aware. I'm not Manny MUA. I'm not out here trying to be something that I'm not. I am very aware that this foundation shade is too dark for me. When I was getting this foundation shade, which I got maybe 2 years ago, so realistically I should have chucked this out, but it doesn't smell funky and it still looks good on the skin, so therefore it is good. But as you can see, it is the wrong colour for me, and it is a very full coverage foundation, so you don't need too much. A little bit does go a very long way. Like I was saying, when I bought this foundation shade, there wasn't a foundation shade light enough for my pale ass, so I had to go in with this shade. Plus, I have like 2 pots of this. I have 2 pots of this, and this is expensive stuff. So I'm not just going to chuck it away. I'm going to use it and make it work. And honestly, when I'm this ill, I want a little bit of a tan. I want a little bit of colour back into my face. So that's what we're doing. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking, oh my god, Jess, you're using a brush for your foundation. I know. I know. But with a brush, you keep the coverage in your foundation, whereas with a beauty sponge, you lose a lot of that coverage. And this is a full coverage makeup tutorial, so you know. Obviously, like I said several times, this is not my right colour, so I'm going to blend it halfway down my body so you can't tell. Next is concealer, and for concealer I'm going to go into my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Beige. I love this concealer so much. So what I'm going to do is just buff that out with my foundation brush just to start with. Obviously, as I get closer to my eye, I will go in with a smaller brush. Don't worry, I won't poke my eye out. Don't you worry. But I freaking love this concealer because it's a full coverage concealer, and I like to conceal and brighten all at the same time. And that's what we're doing out here. That is what we are doing out here. And going in with a smaller concealer brush, I'm just going to buff that out even closer to my eyeball, and whatever is left just swipe across my lid, just so it kind of all matches and blends. Next is powder. So I'm just going to set my under eyes and my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily. So I'm going to go in with the Revolution Lace Baking powder. I'm just going to take that on a very small brush. Kind of just keep that in the like corner of my under eye because I don't want to set my entire face, like completely set it, because we're going for like a dewy kind of look. But I did say I will take it down the sides of my nose because I do get oily there very quickly and I don't like it. And whatever is left, I'm just going to take over my lids as well and just kind of pat into my T-zone area because, like I said, I get oily there, not even gonna lie. Next is cream contour. This is why I haven't set my entire face. So for cream contour, I'm going to go into the Wonder Stick by NYX, and this is in the shade light medium, light being the light side and medium being the contour side. I'm just going to literally draw on my face like a sketchbook. Obviously I can't forget my double chins, obviously. But I'm just going back into that foundation brush. I'm just going to buff everything out. So this is what the skin is looking like, really dewy, glowy, got a little bit of a colour to me despite looking like a ghost earlier. But next is liquid highlight. I'm going to go in with the original colour from Iconic London. This is the Illuminator Drops, and I'm just going to... This is literally all I do. A little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. And what I do is, using a finger, I just blend that in. And I kind of bring it down into that contour, so it's not just on my high points, I just kind of bring it down into the contour for like a more of a bronzy kind of contour situation, as opposed to just like a highlight situation, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Am I speaking English? Now to kind of set the rest of my face, I'm not going in to completely matte everything, I'm just keeping it so I don't look too much of an oil slick, because there's looking dewy, luminous, and there's looking like an oil slick. And the only time I want to look at an oil slick or see an oil slick is at Silverstone in August. But if I'm seeing an oil slick at Silverstone, that means like someone's crashed or there's going to be like a race end stoppage situation. So even then I don't want to see an oil slick. Sorry if you don't like motorsport. This is the Laura Geller Baked Balance and Glow Illuminating Foundation in the shade Fair. So I'm just going to go in with a Tarte brush and just kind of pounce it in as opposed to swelling it in, because I feel that if I was to do this motion it would just lift and break up everything and just misplace everything that I've just put down. So I'm doing this whole stamping motion to set everything. Plus this has a little bit of colour, so need that colour obviously, because having a foundation that's a shade too dark isn't enough. We're going in with face powder as well. I'm going to go into the Becca, Khloe and Malika palette. I love this palette a little bit too much because I use it all the time. But this is the shade I'm going to go in with. This is the shade Cocoa Bronze. It's a satin matte bronzer. It's a really nice, subtle, like bronzy colour for people who are fair skinned. So I'm out here living my best life with this bronzer. This is from Laura Geller, and this is the Magic Glow Baked Highlighter Palette. So this looks like a powder formula, right? It isn't. It's a gel formula. That's why it gives you this really nice wet look as opposed to a powdery highlight. If you don't know what I'm on about, you're about to learn a thing or two. I just swell into all of them because they're so fucking pretty. I cannot get enough of this highlight palette. Absolutely love this so much. I believe it was limited edition, so I don't know if you can still get it. If you can't get it, I'm so sorry. But I don't know. Try QVC. Try Laura Geller's website because I don't know. I got this just after Christmas, I think. So, you know. I also swipe a little bit over my lid just for a little shimmy shim. Never said that in my life, but we're going with it. It works. So this is everything that I do for my foundation routine. It may seem a lot, but honestly, the last 2 or 3 weeks when I've been feeling really ill or really shit about myself, this is the routine that I've been doing and I love it so much. And honestly, I can do this entire routine in a good 15 minutes. When I'm taking my time, a good 15 minutes. So I'm just going to do my lips and my eye colour. So, for my eye colour, I thought I'd do something pink, something really easy, you know, a little pop of colour in the corner and then like having a lip to match. I go into my NYX Ultimate Brights palette. I'm just going to pick up this shade right here. So simple, right? So simple. It's really that easy. It's just a little bit of pink in the eye. I'm just using a clean fluffy brush just to blend that out into my lid so it's not too harsh. And because we have that highlighter on the lid, it looks so pretty close up. Looks so pretty. I did go a little bit OTT with the pink, so that's why I'm kind of buffing it out underneath as well. Next is eyeliner. This is the NYX Vinyl eyeliner. Obviously, a staple in Jess's makeup is the wing liner. I like my liner as sharp as I can put it. Get it. Need it. Is my eyeliner identical? No. Do I care that it's not identical? A little. But while my lashes are drying, which are the 126 definition lashes from Eylure. For lips, I'm going to go in with a bright pink lipstick because we're going for a bright pink eye situation. I feel like I can do this. I feel the pink should match. So this is Jeffre Star. Really cute. Smells like watermelons. I live. Just pop my lashes on. These are the 126 from Eylure, like I said. So I'm just going to pop my lashes on. So for lip gloss, I'm going to go into the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the shade Summer Fruit. Because this is a matte lipstick and I feel it needs a little bit of gloss. That's what I feel. So I'm going to go in with that. For mascara, I'm going to go into the Tarte Light Camera Lashes mascara, my favourite mascara, and I'm just going to coat my lower and falsies. I don't put too much on my lower lash, that much. Not as much as I used to, I don't think. I used to, like, drown my lower lashes, whereas now, not so much. That is my finished full coverage dewy spring foundation routine for you guys with added lip colour and a eye colour. Everything that I have used will be listed down below for you guys. Everything is cruelty free except for the brow gel, but we won't talk about that. If you did like this video, then please click thumbs up, comment down below and subscribe. I'm here every Tuesday with this face. Hopefully in the next video I will be better. I pray, I hope, because I don't like this cold situation. I hate it. If you do want to subscribe, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell button to be notified when I upload, which I said every Tuesday. And until the next one, until I don't even know. I'll see you in the next one.